Well, good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Brady Gray Arena in Virginia for tonight's boys high school hockey matchup between Duluth East and Virginia MIB. First time these two teams have played each other since 1994, and also we were just talking about this. The last time Duluth East won a quarterfinal game, lost a quarterfinal game, was back in 1993 to Virginia, so it's been a long time since these two teams have played each other. We have the starting lineups right now, so we'll listen in. And puck drop coming up from the Brady Gray Arena in Virginia. All right, welcome back to the Brady Gray Arena in Virginia. The starting lineups and national anthem have been completed here, and we are just about ready for hockey from Virginia. Virginia and Duluth East for the first time since 1994.
Well, that's a long time not to have a game being played, but we know the reasons. But now they're playing again. The pandemic brought this this series back together. So, be interested to see. I think Virginia is going to have to. They're going to have to really play hard. I just believe that right now that they're going to come out. Duluth East got a big team. We watch them play. They're a real physical team. So it'd be interesting.
Well, let's play hockey from the Miners Memorial Building in Virginia. Back in the Duluth East zone. Set up the boards now. Virginia will keep it in as it's shot in by number 18, Isaac Flatley. Now a backhand shot by Virginia right away here in this first period of play. Still in the Duluth East zone. Now shot off the boards and out of the zone by Zarly Zimski. Now in the Virginia zone along the half wall. Virginia tried to drive out with it. Kept in by the Greyhounds as it's tipped ahead by Dylan Gray. Now out front, centering pass, can't connect. Now Virginia is forced to send it all the way down. It will go on net, so no icing on the play. Going back to pick it up for Duluth East is Garrett Johnson. Garrett Johnson tries finding a pass at neutral. Tipped right back in by Virginia. Now Duluth East will send it out to neutral. And they are going to send it all the way down. I thought that might have been an icing there, but looks like it might have tipped off one of the players. Now back to neutral, and now in the Duluth East zone. Intercepted by Rudabush. Down over to the near corner now. Now brought up by Duluth East. Here's number 27, Caden Nelson. Caden Nelson out front, trying to center it to number 4. Lars Berg, and now covered up by Ian Kangas, and we have our first stoppage of play of the game.
You know, Virginia come out real hard there. They skated good. They had to put puck in there. They didn't get the puck on the net. They never had the opportunity to get the puck on their stick to be able to get that shot. But, I think that Virginia, they stay skating hard. They're going to have to keep this pace up if they're going to want to skate with Duluth East tonight, I believe.
And it will be a pretty tough game for Virginia here tonight. Duluth East, a very big team, like Eric mentioned. They're a skilled team as well. They've been playing a lot better hockey lately. They got a big win over Duluth Marshall last week, and also a closer game with Minnetonka, a top 12 team in Class AA. So a tough test here tonight for the Blue Devils. Centered out front, can't connect on the pass, playing the Duluth East zone. Now trying to put a shot through there was number 25, Ben Irvin. Fires it over the left top corner there. Once again, just getting underway from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. It is Duluth East and Virginia MIB playing each other for the first time since 1994. Over 20 years since the Blue Devils and Greyhounds have played each other. Also, with Duluth East losing their quarterfinal game last year to Forest Lake. That was the first time they lost a quarterfinal game since 1993, which, ironically enough, that was against Virginia.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
Here come the Greyhounds now. Matthew Locker now over to the far corner, back behind the net now to the near corner. Now the puck will go, it won't go up and out of play. It took a weird bounce off the top of the glass there, stays in play. And now Duluth East is going to send it all the way down for an icing with 14:15 remaining in period 1.
Yeah, Virginia's coming out. They're skating hard. They had that big flurry in front of the net again and could not actually get a shot on net. And so it's going to be interesting to see if they can keep this pace up.
Face off in the Duluth East zone. One back by the Blue Devils. Up at the point. Shot. Can't get through traffic. Scherf can't get the rebound there. Now back in the Virginia zone. Starting at net tonight for the Duluth East Greyhounds is number 39, Dane Calloway. And for the Virginia MIB Blue Devils, Ian Kangas. Starting goalies for both teams here in this matchup. Scherf will bring it out of the zone through center ice now. Ryan Scherf shot right on there. Steered aside by the goaltender Calloway to the corner. Now Duluth East will send it out to neutral. Now back in the Virginia zone, here's Lamorier. Sends it over to his defensive partner, Braden Tiedemann. Now back to neutral, Duluth East sends it right back in. Back behind the net, Tiedemann controls, sends it up the half wall. Now Tiedemann picks it up again. Now Virginia's going to shoot it in. Picked up by the Greyhounds, Tyler Smith, number 13. Smith in the near corner, sends it behind the net now in his own zone, up to the far half wall. Back to the corner, sent behind the net, back over to Smith. Smith skating up with it now. Whiffs on the shot there, or pass. Duluth East is going to send it all the way down. No icing there on the play. Now Virginia will work it out here. Tipped right back in by Duluth East. Nemanich sends it over to his defensive partner. Now back to neutral. Here comes Duluth East. Dylan Gray over in the far corner now. He can't handle it, and now Virginia will pick it up there momentarily. Shot right on there from the point by number 20, Garrett Johnson. Boy, that was a bullet there. Another shot, can't get through traffic there. Now back up at the point. Johnson keeps it in. Another shot. Can't get it through the players out front there. Back behind the net now. Zimski trying to put a shot on there. Another shot hits the pipe, and now the net will go off as Kangas knocks it off with his skate, and we have a stoppage of play.
You know, slowly but surely, Duluth, he started to get it together, started to come back in, and they're starting to move the puck a little bit. But I think that Virginia's playing well. I give a shout out to number 15, Ryan Sheriff, his dad, John Sheriff, sitting in the crowd tonight. Kid I played hockey with back in Grand Rapids. A guy, I shouldn't call him a kid. He's only a couple years younger than I am. But it's sure nice. I had a really nice conversation between the JV and the varsity game, so that was really nice to catch up with him. His son's playing a senior on this team, a senior center, number 15. Nice to see.
Yeah, of course, Ryan Sheriff, one of the better players on this Virginia team, and he works very hard. He is a hard-working player for the Blue Devils, and he's a fun player to watch as he's the captain of this team, and he's a senior, like you said.
Yeah, you know, and that's excellent. You know, his father was a really hard-working skater too. Dug hard, good hard-nosed hockey player all the time. So you know, it kind of it makes sense, I guess. But no, right now it's kind of a good game going on right now. You know, I'd have to say shots are maybe 2-1. There ain't really no big shots going on net right now.
Playing the Virginia zone. That was shot right on there. Save Kangas. Now back behind the net. Sheriff comes away with it. Sends it up the far half wall. Now sent over to Tiedemann in the near corner. Now Sheriff through center ice. The shot, can't get it on net. Takes a weird carom off the backboards there. Opportunity for number 3, Brandon Peterson. Great opportunity there for Virginia as we're still tied up at 0 apiece. That could have made it 1-0.
You know what? That took a weird bounce. I think the goalie for Duluth East thought it was going to go behind the net and come out the other side, and it came right back along the goal post. And Virginia almost got on the board first here.
Shot there from the corner, goes through the crease, can't get it on net. Now along the far half wall, a battle for it. Virginia trying to center a pass there, now picked up by Duluth East, number 5, Cole Christian. Christian makes a move, driving to the net, puts a shot right on there. A big save by the goaltender, Kangas. Now shot out by Virginia off the glass, deep into the Duluth East zone. No icing there on the play. Now a battle for it to the far corner, sent up the boards by Tyler Smith. Now here comes Duluth East the other way, tipped away by Westaber of Virginia. Now the Greyhounds send it in. Westaber will pick it up back behind the net. Westaber flips it out. Virginia trying to send it in. They stay on side there. Now over along the backboards trying to get it is Ben Irvin. Irvin gets knocked off the play now, and Duluth East will pick it up. Here's Henry Murray. But kept in by Tiedemann at the point there. Actually, that was number 13, Logan Bielke. Now along the backboards in the Virginia zone. 9:35 remaining in period 1. Still scoreless between Virginia MIB and Duluth East. Kept in by the Greyhounds at the point there. Still in the Virginia zone, back behind the net. Now the Greyhounds pick it up. Over in the far corner, sent to Brady Gray. Now Dylan Gray trying to put a shot through there. It finally does get to the goaltender Ian Kangas, and he covers it up.
He barely missed that. If he'd have got, he was close enough. If he'd have got all wood on that shot, that would have that probably would have been a great opportunity for Duluth East to score there. I know I shouldn't call them wood. They're not wood sticks anymore, are they? They're kind of a carbon fiber. Not used to that.
Face-off in the Virginia zone. In the near corner, a battle for it. Now up along the half wall, picked up by Spenningsby. Spenningsby sends it in now, picked up by Virginia. Tiedemann sends it through neutral. Now back in the Virginia zone. Here come the Greyhounds out front, centering past to Cole Christian. And Christian can't handle the pass there. Up to the point now. Shot right on there. Rebound chance still loose now. Over to the far corner. Battle for it. Now back behind the net over to the opposite corner. Picked up by Virginia's Lamourier. Now up along the half wall. Virginia trying to drive it out. Here comes Duluth East. Shot right on there by Cole Christian. Hits the chest of goaltender Ian Kangas. He makes the save. Now here comes Virginia the other way. Isaac Flatley sends it out front. No one there to catch the pass. Now trying to wrap around there and put a shot on was Dylan Headley. Can't get it through. Now Duluth East will send it out. Wyatt Peterson brings it in, but the Greyhounds are offside. And with 7:55 remaining in period one, we have a stoppage of play.
You know, Blake, I think both teams have really had some good opportunities with the puck. They're moving it well in front of the net. Duluth East they got some defensemen that can really shoot. The number 20 for Duluth East, that Garrett Johnson, tall kid. He's got a really, really hard shot. And I seen that just a minute ago, and so be interested to see if he keeps shooting that. They get them tips like you talked about earlier.
And when you talk about Duluth East having big players, Duluth East historically has always had big, strong, tall players. Most recently, you think about Ryder Donovan, big, strong kid, tall kid. Now he's playing for the University of Wisconsin Badgers D1 college, and lots of other players. Duluth East always has big physical players, like you said, Eric.
Yeah, they always have.
Back in the Duluth East zone, over in the near corner, sent up along the half wall. Now brought up by Zarley Zimski, driving into the Virginia zone, trying to make a move over to the far corner now, back behind the net. Trying to find Gray there on the pass, now picked up by the Blue Devils. Irvin trying to put a shot through, was blocked away. Now backhanded up the boards by Locker. And it's kept in at the point by Tom Nemanich. Sent up the boards once again, and now Dylan Gray will send it over to the near corner. Duluth East can't get it out right now, trying to send it out. Here's Locker. Over to Garrett Johnson. Out to center ice now. Now back in the Virginia zone, retreating back with it is Lamourier. Lamourier tries finding a pass there as the puck goes through neutral. It's going to go all the way down, no icing there on the play. Sent up the boards by Johnson. And it's driven out by number 27, Caden Nelson of Duluth East. Now deep into the Virginia zone, here's Tiedemann picking it up. Tiedemann tries finding Eli Carlson on the pass, can't connect now. Opportunity for Duluth East there. Shot that hit the post by Caden Nelson. Hit the right post there. You could hear the iron from up here in the stands. Duluth East starting to find their game now. Another shot there from the point by number 25, Grant Winkler. Back to Winkler now. Wrister's shot there from the blue line, and it's gloved by Ian Kangas.
I think it's going to come down to two is the legs, and people. The benches are a little deeper for Duluth. If Virginia come out and they skated really hard to start with, and if they can keep that pace up, that'd be great. I think it's going to be tough against this. The Duluth East moves the puck so well. And like I said, from the beginning of the year to now, I think they do get better every game. They're learning to work together. I think that's big when you learn to work together. I've said it many times this year, playing with the same guys, knowing where they are, sometimes you can throw a blind pass just knowing your player is going to be there. That's a big thing.
Face off in the Virginia zone. Back behind the net now. Sent up the boards by Nemanich. Now it leaves the zone, picked up by Isaac Flatley. Flatley brings it in. Now sent down to the backboards by Scherf. Now Duluth East will send it right back out. It's William Winkoff. Now back in the Virginia zone. Now through neutral back to the Greyhound zone. Shot in by Duluth East. They're forced to retreat. Here's Scherf now for Virginia, trying to find number 18, Isaac Flatley, on the pass. Hit the skate of a Duluth East player. Play in the Duluth East zone. Brought up by the Greyhounds. And it's going to be shot up by Winkoff as Dylan Gray tips it into the Virginia zone. Along the backboards. Picked up by Gray. Out front. Shot there by Zibski. Goes wide of the net, and now Virginia sends it all the way down for an icing with 4:17 remaining in period one. Still looking for our first goal of the hockey game.
If he had hit the net on that one, I mean, he had a wide open net to shoot at right there on that. He had the puck point blank right on his stick right in front there, and he just shot it right over the top of the net.
Yeah,
no, we've seen a lot of that this year, though, Blake.
Yeah, and Zibski kind of whiffed on the shot, too, a little bit. But, yeah, that was a good opportunity for Zibski, but just couldn't put it on net. Here's Zibski once again. Sends it back to Johnson. Johnson sends it to his defensive partner now, Matthew Locker. Battle for it in front of the benches. Virginia tips it in. Now here's Johnson. Now in the Virginia zone. A battle for it along the sideboards. Shot right on there from the point by the senior defenseman, number 20, Garrett Johnson. And another save for Ian Kangas.
That's exactly what I was talking about a minute ago. Is Garrett Johnson, big, tall kid, got a long stick, got a really hard shot. He took that one-timer. He called for it. The guy was coming out of the zone. He had actually called for it. And so it was prepared. I mean, he let a bullet go, just him and the goalie, though, so the goalie was able to see it.
And once again, we apologize for the shaky video here tonight. It looks like it's doing okay right now. There have been times as there's an opportunity for Duluth East. Can't get a shot through there. And now sent out by Virginia, but following up on my thought there, it has been working okay here for the varsity game. The video still doesn't look the clearest compared to our other games that we've done. This arena has, I'm sure we can maybe find good Wi-Fi here, but it's hard to find good service and Wi-Fi in this rink, so we apologize for that. Hopefully it stays connected the whole game, though. Play continues here in the Virginia zone. Now up at the point, backhanded in by Berg. Now over to the sideboards. Virginia will just shoot it all the way down. It won't go on net, just right of the Duluth East net goes down for an icing.
Yeah, Duluth East is starting to get their legs here. They've been filling Virginia out, moving the puck well. They move the puck well. It's like I said a minute ago. They know where each other's at. They're starting to figure that out. They've been playing with each line's been playing with their teammates long enough now. They kind of know where they're going to be.
Shot there out front by, can't quite see the number there, what just left of the net. Opportunity for Duluth East. I would say Duluth East has dominated. I would say, I wouldn't use the word dominated, but they have controlled most play. But I wouldn't say the shots are like 20-2. Virginia has had their chances and their opportunities here in this first period, I think.
They have. They have. They had some really good opportunities to start with that. A couple flurries right in the front. Just couldn't get a stick on it to get it in the net. Here they go again.
Out front there, covered up by the goaltender Callaway. And we have a stoppage of play. But, yeah, if Virginia can get to the locker room, a 0-0 game, that'll be a big win for them, obviously, and a big momentum shift for them, I think.
Oh, huge. Get in there, get a breath. And, one period at a time, Blake. That's all you can play. Play one period at a time. You go out and you win each period, you'll win this game.
Rudebush out front, shot. Can't get it on net there. Hit one of the sticks out front.
We had a wide open guy.
I thought that was going straight on the net, but it went just wide. From our vantage point here, it looked like it was going straight to the net. But like I said, it went wide. There's another opportunity for Virginia there. Now back in the Blue Devil zone. Westerberg backhands it up, but now intercepted by Zimski. Zarly Zimski driving in. Shot I didn't see it hit the pipe, but I could very well hear it. Another pipe shot for Duluth East. And
crossbar and gone.
Yeah, and the puck goes up and out of play. Minute 13 remaining in period 1. Still scoreless between Virginia and Duluth East. I was going to say, though, it is fun to see these two teams playing each other here tonight. I was born in 2002, so I've never seen Duluth East and Virginia play. But I'm sure for you, Eric, and older people and fans of hockey that have been following hockey for a long time, this is probably pretty refreshing to see. It probably brings back a lot of memories. That's what I'm trying to say.
Blake, it really does. Here's the thing is, it's two northern teams playing each other. Most of the time, Duluth was traveling down to the cities. They go down and play 3-4 games. They play in different players. So this is really nice to see two northern teams playing each other.
In the Virginia zone, brought in by number 5, Cole Christian. 27 seconds remaining in period 1. Controlled by Caden Nelson now. Centers in, now up at the point. Shot right on, rebound chance. Another save there for Ian Kangas. 15 seconds remaining in period 1. The Blue Devils pick it up here now. Will be brought in by Logan Bielke. Shot right out there. What an opportunity for Bielke as it's shot out by Duluth East. 2 seconds remaining. One last opportunity for the Greyhounds. And that's going to do it for period number 1 from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. Our score after 1 period of play, we have no score, 0-0 between Duluth East and Virginia.
That was a really entertaining period. It might sound funny, but it's a win for Virginia. 0-0 after this. One of the things is right there at the end, was that not a nice play by number 13? He skated right in there.
Logan Bielke.
Lost my program here, maybe. But he skated right in. He had the puck, and he cut behind the Duluth East defender. I mean, he can't. And I talked about that, how Hayden DeMars of Grand Rapids, how he uses that big body to force his way around a defender into the net. And that's exactly what just happened right now. So that was good play.
So the shots on goal after 1 period of play, 14-6 in favor of Duluth East. I figured that. I was saying this before. It doesn't feel like the shots have been 25-2. They're only 14-6. Just as we heard that over the PA system here. 14-6, that's not a lopsided game so far at all when it comes to shots on goal.
Absolutely not. Virginia's played well. I just hope they can keep this pace up. Kangas is playing really well. He's made some really nice saves. I think one of the biggest things for them they're going to have to do is Virginia cannot get into a hitting contest with these guys. They start getting physical in this game, it's going to knock Virginia down because Duluth East just has big players. So to stay away from that is key. I think that having the period end 0-0, it's a win for Virginia.
Yeah, so we'll step aside here for the first intermission. Player sponsor ads. We apologize to our sponsors for not playing the sponsors before the game. We kind of got a late start here from Virginia, so we'll play our sponsor ads right now, and we'll be back for the second period of play. Coming up from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia, once again, scoreless between Duluth East and Virginia MIB. The Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth. Check them out today. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebagosh, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake. All right, welcome back to Iron Range Goalie Academy, serving the Arrowhead region's goaltenders and camps, association clinics, and one-on-one training at their facility in Coleraine. Check out Iron Range Goalie Academy on Facebook and Instagram. Of course, after one period of play, no scoring. We are scoreless between Duluth East and Virginia MIB, and also shots on goal 14-6 in favor of the Greyhounds. Like I said, first period stats sponsored by Iron Range Goalie Academy. So the Zambonis about half done here at the Brady Gray Arena. We'll step aside. Once again, we're in between our first and second periods. So we'll be back for the second period of play. Coming up from Virginia, it is 0-0 between Duluth East and Virginia MIB. All right, welcome back, hockey fans, to the Brady Gray Arena in Virginia. We are in between our first and second periods here between Duluth East and Virginia. We are scoreless after one period of play. And looking at some other scores around high school hockey, some other games. Evelyn Gilbert is taking on Cloquet Esco Carleton down at the Northwoods Credit Union Arena in Cloquet. Also on our alternative Up North Hockey channel, we have a girls hockey game between Duluth Marshall and Hibbing Chisholm. Trying to find some updates here on some of the scores. Like I mentioned, Evelyn Gilbert, Cloquet, East Grand Forks, Detroit Lakes 1-0 East Grand Forks. Let's see some other games. Matamidi, St. Thomas Academy. That'll be an interesting game. Edina and St. Michael Albertville in a Lake Conference matchup. Egan and Burnsville. Hibbing Chisholm takes on Duluth Marshall. That game is scheduled for 6:30. No update on that one on MN Hockey Hub. But a lot of games around high school hockey here tonight on this Thursday night. A little warmer here tonight. A warm Thursday night. It feels like a heat wave because we've been having cold weather the last couple weeks. We're finally above zero now. It felt like I was in Florida here this morning, Eric.
Yeah, you know what? I walked to the arena the other day in Evelyn, and I looked at my phone and it said 1 above, and I thought, man, it's warm outside. You know, I don't know. I'm like, what's wrong with me? It's 1 above. It's not warm. I guess considering we had 25 degrees below zero for a few days, it was kind of tough. But yeah, you know, it's nice having the warm weather. Going back to this hockey game, I said it before we left. I do believe that coming for Virginia, being a 0-0 tie, outshot 14-6. You know, I think that Virginia, they're playing well. That was kind of a win for them. They need to come out and keep that pace up, you know, for sure. And so I know to start out this period, we're going to have a couple penalties at the end of the first period. I'll kind of try to get the call on it.
All right, we're just about ready for the second period of play from Virginia. Teams are lined up at center ice. So, yeah, Eric, we'll see how this second period goes. 0-0, anything can happen.
Yeah, most definitely anything can happen. One goal, one good goalie. Kangas is playing well. I've seen it before. I've seen teams outshot 70-10, and the team with 10 shots wins the game.
Let's play hockey. Second period of play underway from the Brady Gray Arena, brought in by Virginia. Trying to send a pass over to number 3, Brennan Peterson. Got taken away by Duluth East. Now a shot there by Zarly Zibski. Deflects off the goaltender Ian Kangas and hits the netting, and we have a whistle.
You know, that's the same thing we've seen earlier in the first period. Is many opportunities for Virginia. They've come in. You know, it's not like they've been shut out. They've had their opportunities to shoot the puck and score. Just got to keep plugging away.
Coming up after the second period of play, during the second intermission, we'll have a guest interview. We're going to interview Youth Hockey Hub podcast member Carl East. He also does the rankings for Youth Hockey Hub. So we'll interview him in between the second and third periods. Excited for that conversation with Mr. East. So look forward to that, like I said, after our second period of play. Back in the Duluth East zone, controlled by the Greyhounds, trying to send it out. Will be kept in by Virginia there momentarily, now brought out by Duluth East. Here's number 26, Ben Lamaster. Or excuse me, that was number 25. It looked like number 26. That was Grant Winkler bringing it up, and we have an offside.
You know, Duluth East speed right there has caused that offside. They were flying down, and, you know, it's always that little zig right at the end with the guy with the puck trying to get by somebody that causes that offsides.
Face off here in neutral, one back by the Greyhounds. Here's Winkler. Sends it up to number 4, Lars Berg. He shoots it off the boards and in. Now brought up by Virginia. Duluth East stays onside there just in time. Now we're going to have a penalty coming up on Virginia. And the puck's hits the holy, the puck hit the pipe. Wow, that would have been something there, Eric.
We're going to have 2 penalties because there was just 7 guys on the ice for Duluth East right there. The goalie was going to go back and try to save that, and there was another guy. That puck hit the pipe. I thought it was going to go in the net and give Virginia a 1-0 lead. That goalie went into a panic mode. Duluth had 7 players on the ice.
Wow, that was something there. I wasn't really looking over there. I was kind of getting ready for the penalty on Virginia. Yeah. And, wow, I couldn't believe that. I saw the goalie going back and hits the pipe. Wow.
The goalie went back, and he was coming to get that extra player out there, and the Duluth East player jumped onto the rink. So I looked over, you had 4 guys here, and you had 3 at the bench.
So I don't know if there is going to be a penalty on on Duluth East.
Well, that makes no sense. There were 7 players on the ice. And nobody's seen it but Eric?
Well, I guess power play for Duluth East right away here in the second period of play. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Duluth power play unit out, up to the point. Now sent across the ice to the far side. Over in the corner, Dylan Gray sends it up to the point. Back to Gray now along the half wall. Back up to the point. Shot right on there by number 25, Grant Winkler. Ian Kangas makes a quick save. Kangas is very good at preventing rebounds. He's very good at stopping the puck right away, gloving it, or just, like I said, just preventing rebounds.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good goalie. If you just keep from getting rebounds, because that's where goals get scored on the rebounds. Ian Kangas is off to a really good start tonight.
Duluth East trying to put a shot on there. They fan on it and sent out by Peterson. Now back in the Greyhound zone. The Greyhounds will bring it out now to neutral. Got him by Duluth East. Here's Zemski. Shot right on there. Another quick save there for the Virginia netminder, Ian Kangas. And we have another whistle.
And the penalty for Virginia went on. Did you catch the number of that guy? I believe it was number 9, Tom Nemechuk. Nememach?
It's on the scoreboard, number 9.
Oh,
Tom Nemenich.
Yeah. They don't keep shots here, but they keep the penalties, though.
Up at the point, sent in by Winkler to Christian. Now on the opposite side. Center ice now. Shot. Tip that went wide. Now another shot. Back behind the net. Now picked up by Virginia's Tyler Lamourier, who flips it out. Sends it all the way down. 41 seconds remaining on the power play for Duluth East. Short-handed opportunity there for number 18, Isaac Flatley. And a save there for Callaway.
What a strong kid with one hand to get in there. Big kid, too, for Virginia. One hand he had on that. And to be able to get that little backhand in there, that was impressive. Nice job by Flatley. Very nice job.
Face-off in the Greyhound zone. Offensive face-off for Virginia on the penalty kill. Now brought out by the Greyhounds. Driven in by Duluth East. Here's Christian along the backboards. Over to the far corner. Back to Christian now. Now Gray with a shot right on. Rebound chance. Now Virginia will backhand it off the glass. Possibly an opportunity. Number 18, Flatley, can't get there in time. Now picked up by Duluth East. Brought in by Zimski. Zimski shot right on there. And covered up by Kangas. Virginia survives the penalty kill. They're back to full strength now. Good job by the Blue Devils.
Really good job by the Blue Devils. They actually got 2 shots on net during that. You know, they weren't powerful shots, but they had another opportunity right there. Good job by Virginia on that penalty kill.
Face off to the left of Kangas in the Virginia zone. Along the half wall, now sent up to the point. Here's Tyler Smith over to his defensive partner. Shot right out there, takes a weird bounce. Kind of a tough save there for Kangas, but he makes the save. Now back behind the net, still controlled by Duluth East. Now a shot there from the corner. Another tough save there for Kangas. Now Virginia will backhand it out. This is the point in the game where Virginia can't get in trouble here. They got to simplify the game. They got to, it looks like they're tired right now, but they got to survive this this point of the game halfway through the game and not start getting down to Duluth East.
No, they can't. They got to keep playing what they're doing. Duluth East picking up the pace a little bit. They need to slow the game down a little bit.
Here's Westerberg for Virginia, sends it off the glass. It's going to go all the way down, and it will go down for an icing with 12:28 remaining in period 2.
I had to keep my eye on that one for the pure fact it was hitting the glass. I thought it comes over. You just don't know where it's going to deflect. But here's my take on this. I think that with Virginia the way they are right now, they need to slow the game down a little bit, not let Duluth East getting this run and gun offense that they're probably good at. Kangas is playing really well. So Virginia just needs to play smart hockey.
Backhanded out by the Blue Devils, Peterson. Here's Lamourier. Over to Tiedemann. Up to Peterson. Blue Devils backhanded in. Back to neutral, brought in by Duluth East. Centering pass, number 27, Kaden Nelson can't handle it there. Now the Blue Devils send it up. No icing there on the play. Now the Greyhounds will take it right back out. Now they're going to be way offside there. Number 5, Cole Christian, just a little anxious there as the puck kind of stopped on the blue line there for a second, and we have a stoppage of play.
Yeah, that happens. That the Duluth player with the puck, he was flying coming into the zone, and you seen it. You said it. The puck stopped. It got stopped at the blue line, and his guy just kept going.
Face off here at neutral. One back by the Blue Devils into their own zone. Sent up to Dylan Headley. Back behind the net now. Up along the half wall. Backhanded in by Westerberg. Back behind the net. Over to the far corner now. Chasing for it is Garrett Johnson. Sends it up the boards. Over in the far corner now, Johnson picks it up, sends it off the glass along the backboards, over to the near corner now. Duluth East trying to drive it out here, kept in by Rudebush. Here's Brady Gray, trying to find a pass there, goes to neutral. Westerberg will bring it in, and the Blue Devils are way offside.
Way offside. There was 2 guys still, but he didn't know that. He just seen the puck, so he just thought he would take off with it. 11 minutes left and 11:08 left in the second period. I'd say Duluth East is out shooting Virginia, but Virginia's playing a good hockey game right now. They need to continue to play that good hockey game. They're going to get their opportunities if they keep plugging away.
Play continues here in the Greyhound zone. Now brought up by Duluth East. Backhanded in by number 37, Nathan Teng. Teng trying to drive to the net, poked away by the Virginia defender. Now back behind the net. Greyhounds control. Over to the far corner, sent up the boards by Nemanich. Back to the corner now. Along the backboards, over to the opposite corner, near side. Going to pick it up is Wyatt Peterson. Backhands it on net. Ian Kangas with another save.
Yeah, Ian Kangas is just smart. I like what you said earlier. He don't give up rebounds. That's nice. Just to have a goalie back there that don't give up the rebounds. Everything is kind of caught, blocked, and brought in. And, you see so many goalies, make the beautiful saves, but the puck squirts right out on a rebound, and he's caught floundering in a different area. So, no, Ian Kangas is right on top of his game right now.
So we have 10:25 remaining in period 2. Still looking for our first goal of the hockey game. It's 0-0 between Duluth East and Virginia. Greyhounds trying to wrap it around there, but now picked up by Scherf. Gets knocked off the play, but he recovers. Trying to find a pass there, intercepted by the Greyhounds' Christian. Over to Winkler, over to the far corner now. Along the half wall, back to the corner now. Down to Lars Berg. Jenny trying to send it out. Berg blocks it away.
Kangas has lost his stick. He's got a player's stick. Defenseman gave him a stick.
Now watch out there on the Virginia bench. It's flipped up right to the coaches there, Cale Finseth. And we have a stoppage of play, but yeah, that
I couldn't figure out what he was. The player was trying to scoot the goalie stick back to the goalie, and I'm like, well, why don't you just pick it up? And he was trying to get it back there. But you know what? That's smart. That is smart by the defenseman. Give the goalie a stick. He needs a stick. Regardless of what kind of stick it is, he needs that stick.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until you pointed that out, Eric. And yeah, the goalie has to have a stick. I mean, you could probably go without one, but just for a goaltender, they don't feel. If he got a shot on that without a stick, I don't think he would be at his best. .9:20 remaining in period 2. Still scoreless between Virginia and Duluth East. Face-off in the Blue Devils zone to the right of goaltender Kangas. Wow. In the far corner, picked up by the Greyhounds out front. Can't get a shot on net there. Now Westerber will flip it out to neutral. Now back in the Duluth East zone. Now back behind the net, still in the Greyhound zone. And it's going to be backhanded out by Duluth. Over in the far corner in the Virginia zone, sent behind the net. Shot right back down to the backboards by Nathan Teng. Here's Rudebush trying to pick it up, gets it poked away by Duluth East. Now Westerber trying to backhand it out, kept in by the Greyhounds. Sent to the backboards. Now it will be sent out by Virginia. And it's going to go all the way down for an icing.
Yeah, play is kind of slowed down a little bit as far as the right around the net area. It's kind of been played, up against the boards and in the middle right now. So I do believe that Virginia is maybe getting a little tired. Duluth is fast. Virginia came out skating fast. So we have to see what happens here.
Yeah, you're right about that. It has calmed down a little bit. For a while there, about halfway through this period, I was like, here it is, Duluth East is going to score here. Things have calmed down. The puck gets flipped up, goes into the penalty box. We have another whistle here with 8:09 remaining in period 2.
Sheriff, he kind of got clotheslined there. He got kind of the Duluth East player's stick got caught up around his neck. It has slowed down, but I think we're going to see both these teams get their win on the second wind here.
Greyhounds controlling their offensive zone. On the near side now. Christian sends it across the ice up to the point. Shot blocked away there by Tiedemann out front. Now Scherf loses his stick. He's able to kind of kick it up out of the zone. Once again, we have another whistle and a stoppage of play for an icing.
Got a lot of sticks going flying here.
Face off in the Virginia zone to the right of Kangas. Here's Tiedemann. Battle for it now along the backboards. Duluth East comes away with it, sent up to the point. Here's Johnson, blocked away by number 11, Tyler Lamourier. Here come the Blue Devils on net. Backhand shot, scores! Virginia gets on the board first. I couldn't quite see who tapped that in there, but the Blue Devils strike first here in this one. And the crowd goes crazy from the Brady Gray Arena in Virginia.
It was a backhand. He backhanded up. The goalie was down, and it was on the far post, and he was able to backhand it up and over the goalie into the back of the net. I've seen the net pop, so we'll be interested to see what happens here. If that gives them their second win right now and they get going. Another nice save by Kangas. He just kind of the puck was going wide of the net. He wasn't sure if he should freeze it or not. Duluth, these guys were coming in. One of his guys were coming in. So I think that it was a smart trade just to freeze it, get some fresh legs out there. Nice job. Nice play by Virginia.
So recapping that scoring there, scoring the goal was number 24, Dylan Headley, with the first assist going to number 18, Isaac Flatley, and the second assist to number 3, Brendan Peterson. Time of that goal was 9:38 of the second period of play. Virginia up 1-0 over Duluth East. What a good hockey game it's been so far here in Virginia. It was 0-0 for the longest time, and now it's a 1-0 lead for Virginia, the underdog team by far.
And I said it earlier, getting out of the first period tied. Big win for Virginia. Now they got the lead. Got to play smart hockey here. This is what you got to play. You can't get in trouble. You mentioned it a minute ago. They can't start getting in trouble and getting down and making foolish mistakes. So, and I'm sure East is going to want to fight back. So, be interested to see how this game plays out here.
You're right about that, Eric. They have the lead now, so they got to play their defensive zone first. They can't get too risky. They can't make many mistakes here. They got to play their defensive zone first as they have the 1-0 lead. Back in the Virginia zone, picked up by Tyler Lamorier. Lamorier sends it up the boards. Flatley tries tipping it out. Now here's Westerber trying to shoot it out, blocked away by traffic. Now Duluth East will keep it in. Shot just over the net by Grant Winkler. Duluth East will still keep it in here. Here come the Greyhounds now. Shot right on. Back behind the net, trying to wrap it around there. Save Ian Kangas. Another shot. Doesn't get through traffic. It's going to be sent all the way down by Isaac Flatley. And it goes down for an icing.
And that's okay. Duluth East, when the Duluth East guy, he had the puck behind the net. He had Kangas confused. Kangas was going to his left side, and for somehow he's got a big reach. He had his pad still on the ice because the Duluth East player was going to stuff it in on the right-hand side, and you've seen it hit the pad, and it bounced back out. So Kangas is playing a really good game right now.
Face off in the Virginia zone over to the far corner. Sent up to the point now. Johnson, shot, goes well wide of the net. Now on the near side, back behind the net. Along the backboards now. Virginia will drive out with it now. Here's Ben Irvin trying to find a pass there. Now intercepted by Johnson. Johnson wraps it around the boards. Now back to neutral. Here's Tiedemann. Tiedemann sends it off the glass. Duluth East will send it out. Here come the Greyhounds. And shot right on there by the Greyhounds. That should have been offside. I don't like begging on referees, but that was way offside there.
That was offside by 3 feet.
No, I don't like begging on referees, but that for sure, that was way offside. I mean,
it really was. And
that was a big miss there.
And it was unfortunate, too, because the way the play was going there, if Duluth East kept it in, they kept it in 3 times after that. And I thought, they got a goal. That's just, that's hockey, but that would have been a bummer because that legitimately was an offside. It happened right directly in front of me.
Face off here, the Virginia zone. Up to the point now. Greyhounds still control. Virginia trying to shoot it out. And now number 10, Henry Murray can't hold the blue line. Front of the benches now. Virginia will shoot it in there. Now retreating back with it for Duluth East is Tyler Smith over to his defensive partner. Up to center ice now. Duluth East trying to bring it in. Now Rudebush picks it up at neutral. Rudebush backhands it in. Right back to neutral now. Shot all the way in by number 23, Ryan Manninen. Now sent around the boards, back behind the net over to Henry Murray. Murray shoots it off the boards. Now back in the Virginia zone. Here's Lamorier. Over to Tiedemann. Tiedemann fumbles with it. Now back over to Lamorier. Sends it off the boards out of the zone. Now back in the Duluth East zone. 3:36 remaining in period 2. Virginia with the 1-0 lead over Duluth East. Greyhounds in their own zone. Murray. Now here comes Duluth East. I thought that was another offside there.
It was, Blake. It really was.
Here comes Virginia the other way. Here comes Virginia the other way now. Flatley, shot, can't get it on net. Now up at the point. Virginia can't hold the blue line. Blue Devils have to retreat deep in the zone. Here's Tyler Smith. Shoots it off the boards. Here comes Duluth East now, trying to pass it. There was number 5, Cole Christian, hit a skate of the Virginia player now in the near corner. Christian picks it up, back behind the net. Trying to send it out front there, hits the back of the net. Now Scherf picks it up, trying to shoot it out. Now picked up by Duluth East, up at the point. Driving to the net. Now he can't handle it. That was number 27. Kaden Nelson now will leave the zone. And it's going to go all the way down for an icing with 2:31 remaining in period 2.
And I don't think that was intended for icing. I think he thought one of his wingers was going to be breaking and he was going to be able to get the puck back to him. So, Virginia's playing good defense hockey, like you said. But here's another thing, Blake. They can't just sit back on their heels and play defense hockey. They still got to play offensive hockey, still try to score. Flatley come down. Beautiful, beautiful shot by Flatley.
One back by the Greyhounds. Virginia trying to poke it out. Now they will shoot it off the boards through neutral. Now in the far corner, sent behind the net. Westover picks it up now. Westover gets it taken away now. Shot goes way over the net, hits the backboards. Now along the near half wall, Zipski trying to put a shot, goes well wide. Now Virginia's number 9, Tom Nemanich, will flip it out to center ice. Zipski coming in to pick it up. Back in the Duluth East zone to number 19, Aiden Spenningsby. Spenningsby flips it in from neutral. Back to the backboards. Now here's Westover. Westover will shoot it out. And it goes all the way down for an icing. Once again, we talked about this in the first period. Virginia needs to get out of the second period leading 1-0.
Oh, huge.
They're really on their heels right now. Luckily for them, the second period's almost over. They're almost there. Almost there. They just need to get to that third period, get a break, resurface. They're almost there, like I said.
Yep.
Shot there from the point. Rebound chance. And they score.
And you know what? I knew that's the kind of goal that was going to happen, Blake. Just pushed in under the goalie. It was a bummer.
Yeah, it looked like Kangas had it there initially. And the whistle didn't blow. The puck was still loose, obviously, and went under the goaltender, Kangas. It was barely in, though. It just went in, but that ties it up at 1 apiece.
And we've seen some in the JV game earlier. Referees blow the whistle early. If they don't see the puck, they're going to blow the whistle. He must have been able to see the puck all the way that time.
Time of that goal is 15:23 of the second period. That ties it up at 1 apiece. We'll have to wait for the official scoring here. So scoring the goal was number 36, Makoto Sudo. He's actually on the JV roster. He scores the goal for Duluth East. The single assist went to number 20, Garrett Johnson. Time of that goal was 15:23 of the second period. We're just about to the 1 minute mark of the second period of play. Tied up at 1 apiece. Here comes Duluth East the other way. Shot well wide of the net by number 4, Lars Berg. Virginia trying to send it out, will be kept in by the Greyhounds. Just under 1 minute remaining in period 2. Virginia controls. Back behind the net now. Headley to Lamourier. Sends it out now. Picked up by Manninen. Here's Duluth East now driving up with it. Shot towards the net. Out front, still loose, hits the pipe, and then the Blue Devils are able to drive it over to the corner. Here's Lamourier along the backboards. 18 seconds remaining in period 2. And it will be flipped out by Headley. Breakaway chance for number 18, Isaac Flatley. Shot and a save by Callaway. We have some late period drama here in the second period as number 18, Isaac Flatley, had a breakaway there. Callaway comes up big with the save. Flatley didn't get a very good shot off there. Some late second period drama here as we're tied up at 1 apiece.
You're completely right, Blake. That puck, it was supposed to, I think the Virginia player just wanted to flip it out of the zone, and Flatley happened to be at the right place, right time, and almost put Virginia up.
Wraparound chance there with the final seconds ticking down, and that's going to do it for period number 2 from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. We are once again tied after the second period, 1-1 between Duluth East and Virginia. It's been a thriller so far.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, Virginia's, this is another win for them. I mean, to come out of here right now with a, 1-1 tie with Duluth East. Duluth East is probably out shooting them, I'd say 3-1 by now. But still, I think that they're playing really well, They're doing what they need to do, but I mean it. They don't need to lay back on their heels. They do that, just play defense hockey, would not be good. They need to continue to play strong and continue to do what they do. What got them to the one goal lead, that was a really good play, really, really good play. Nice backhand, was up and over the top of the goalie. Goalie was down. They're not going to get many opportunities. They need to take advantage of the opportunities when they get them.
And now our second period stats are sponsored by Iron Range Goalie Academy, serving the Arrowhead Region's goaltenders at camps, association clinics, and one-on-one training at their facility in Coleraine. Also find Iron Range Goalie Academy on Facebook and Instagram. Shots on goal after 2 periods of play, 23-10 in favor of Duluth East. Also recapping the scoring from the second period. Scoring the goal to make it 1-0 in favor of Virginia was number 24, Dylan Headley. First assist to number 18, Isaac Flatley. Second assist to number 3, Brandon Peterson. Time of that goal was 9:38. And at the end of the second period here, Duluth East tied it up at 1 apiece. Scoring the goal is number 36, Makoto Sudo. And the single assist to number 20, Garrett Johnson. Time of that goal was 15:23. So after 2 periods of play from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia, we are tied up at 1 apiece between Virginia and Duluth East. We'll play our sponsor ads here, and after we play the ads and after we take a break here, we'll have a special interview with Youth Hockey Hub's Carly's. You won't want to miss that. That's coming up here on our broadcast on Up North Hockey. The Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth. Check them out today. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebagoche, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake. All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. We are in between our second and third periods. It is 1-1 between Duluth East and Virginia MIB. And now joining us for another interview, of course, we interviewed this person in Grand Rapids, Carl East, back on the Up North Hockey broadcast here. So, Carl, how's it going?
It's good to be here. It's fun to be here in Virginia. I know the final year of this rink, get to get in here, see it. It's really fun, kind of a fun little experience that, one of the weird good things that came out of COVID, getting to be up here.
Well, it's your first time here and probably your last.
Probably, yeah. I'm sure I'll be in the new building, but yeah.
Yep. So, 1-1 after 2. How do you feel about this game so far?
Where do you start with this one? But that's total credit to Virginia for just packing it in, playing great defense. Kangas and net has been rock solid, and East just could not buy a goal for better part of two periods there. But, yeah.
So, talking about some of the other teams around the state, I asked you this question in Grand Rapids. How do you feel about Class AA now halfway through the season?
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to watch Eden Prairie a couple of times now, and they're really starting to roll. Jackson Blake coming back just gave that team a completely new dimension. Their top line, the one I've been comparing them to, is the Grand Rapids line from a couple years ago with Hayne and McLaughlin. They're that much fun to watch, and their defense is starting to come around too. They looked great against Manil the other night. So, Maple Grove's probably going to be number one until they lose, just because they have that talent. But Eden Prairie's right on their heels. Lakeville South's right there too. And Hill Murray hung up a bunch of goals on Holy Family last night, so they're a team to watch too. Yeah,
I would agree. Maple Grove, Eden Prairie, top two teams in the state. We have them ranked number 1 and number 2 in our rankings. Grand Rapids, I'd like to see them play some more, tougher competition. They have played some pretty, decent teams. That win against Hill Murray was obviously big. They lost to Hermantown last week, so that was a tough loss. They got outshot 2-1, and I would just like to see them play some tougher competition. They should have some tougher games coming up, and I'd like to see the goaltender Pilkington face more shots too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I watched the game with Hermantown. I thought they played better than the shots showed. They were in that game. It was fairly even till the end, but still. Yeah, that's really going to be a big question for a lot of teams this year. Is they're not getting tested much in the regular season. So how do they respond when they finally get to a big game in a section final or state tournament? It's a big open question this year for a lot of them.
And Grand Rapids is definitely the favorite in Section 7 AA. Andover, they're a decent team. They're young, but they could definitely knock them off.
Yeah, and I think. Yeah, again, we don't really know how good Andover is because they're stuck in the Northwest Suburban Conference, only playing conference teams. They gave Maple Grove an okay game, and they've beaten up everyone else they've played, so they seem to be decent, but we just don't know.
And how do you feel about Duluth East's chances in 7AA?
It's going to be a challenge this year for East. The skilled players on this team are young. It's sort of year 2 of a rebuilding cycle that I think you'll see swing back up next year. But you look at this team, though, they're pretty good at hanging around. Even the Rapids game was lopsided, but if they can clog things up, they can play good defensively, and who knows, sneak out a little goal. I mean, look at what Virginia's doing right now. You can win these games. So the road goes through Grand Rapids for East. It'll be tough, but they have at least have some chance.
So now shifting our gears to Class A, I believe it's a 4-team race. Hermantown best team, obviously, but I think it's there's 3 other teams that could maybe knock off Hermantown.
Yeah, so Gentry Academy, had a chance to watch them last week. They look fantastic. Great energy, forechecking really hard. I think they will be a tough out. Certainly, the teams in 8A, Warroad and East Grand Forks, they're going to be solid. And don't sleep on Matamida either, because they're defending champs, got a great goalie back, and they have program depth, even if they don't have the talent of some of those other teams. So I'd put those 5 in the conversation.
Yeah, and it's really too bad that Gentry Academy and Matamida are in the same section.
Yeah.
It would be good to see both of those teams down at state. But
8 too. Probably 2 of the top 5 teams aren't going to make it, but those 2 finals will be great. And there are a couple of decent other teams too. Now Dodge County got a big win for their program this past week over Mankato East. I think they're have a good chance to go to state, and they've got a great player in Brody Lamb. So there are a couple other ones who will at least be worth watching at state if they make it.
And also looking at Section 6A, there's going to be probably a new champion in 6A. Cathedral lost a very big senior class from last year. I think there's probably 3 teams in that conversation. Little Falls, Alexandria, Fergus Falls has been pretty surprising this year as well so far.
Yeah, that's probably the deepest section in Class A. Let's 3 pretty good teams that are right there, and even someone like Startel probably isn't totally out of the conversation. So yeah, that'll probably be the most exciting 4+ team playoff.
Then going back to Gentry Academy, you just talked about them. I was surprised to see them beat Blake 6-2.
Yeah, that was the game I watched, and it was like first period was fairly even. Blake probably actually had the better chances, but then the rest of the game they just turned it on. Were total control. So yeah, they definitely have got my attention with that one.
And Blake's not the team like they were last year, but they're still a decent
20-ish AA team. Yeah.
Yeah, still a decent Class AA team. So I was very surprised to see that, and then Gentry Academy has blown out everyone else they've played, just like Hermantown. They've, I feel like some of these teams are better than some of the teams Hermantown has played.
Sure. Yeah, they beat Little Falls, who's probably a top 10 Class A team, 7-1 or something. So yeah, they've been rolling.
Yeah, and then other teams, Breck, and at least by it seems like 8 goals or 6, 7, 8 goals. So yeah, Gentry Academy is a team to watch. I would like to. I should tune in for one of those games one day. I don't know if they play anyone else that's top 10
or something. Yeah, but
top 20 AA. But Class A will be interesting. Like we said, 5-team race. I think when it comes down to the state tournament, some of those teams in the top 5 have to play each other to go to state. But yeah, it's top 5 teams are they can there's Hermantown, then the other 4 teams could maybe knock off Hermantown, but then Class AA is pretty wide open besides Maple Grove and Eden Prairie.
Yeah, exactly. I would agree.
So I don't know if we'll see you in the regular season at all. Maybe sections if we go to one of those games. So hope to see you down the road. Thanks for doing this interview, Carl.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank you. Well, welcome back, everyone. Eric, here we go. Third period just about underway.
You're right. Just listening to the Virginia boys come out of the locker room, they're fired up. I think they're in a good position. Now, hopefully they got some wind and legs back. I'm sure Mike Randolph gave his typical speech in the locker room. I expect to see Greyhounds come out flying. I think you're probably going to see a little more of a physical game, Blake. I wouldn't doubt it one bit if it becomes a little more physical, because from what I'm looking at, Virginia's got one physical guy. The rest, they're finesse skaters. Duluth East has 15 physical guys. So I'd be interested to see what happens here. I just want to see a really good hockey game. I want to see no garbage goals. I want to see good goals, though.
Third period is underway from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. Duluth East sends it down for an icing just before the red line. And we have a stoppage of play only 6 seconds into this period.
And, I'm sure that Virginia wants to keep their offense going, keep skating, looking for them chances. But I just don't want to see Virginia lay back on their heels and play defensive hockey. You need to still play the offensive side of this thing.
Pretty good atmosphere here in this rink tonight. Shot there by Virginia, still loose. It is still loose, poked out now to the corner. I was going to say, though, pretty good atmosphere here in this rink here tonight. High School League just came out with a new guidance for fans in attendance. Another opportunity for Virginia. The Blue Devils are buzzing here right away in the third period. Couple opportunities there to retake their lead. Now, puck at neutral, but I was going to say, here comes Duluth East the other way now. A lot of opportunities here, not even a minute in.
Oh, you're right on that.
I'll try it again. High School League came out with new guidance for fans in attendance. I think you can have 4 family members now per player. So, a few more people here in the rink here tonight. It's, of course, there'd still be some more fans, but it actually feels like kind of a normal hockey game here tonight now.
Well, it really does, and I'll be honest with you. I was thinking earlier, I'm watching this, and I'm like looking around, I'm like, there's a lot of fans in here for this game. That's good, though. Get the fans in the arena, especially the family members.
Playing the Greyhound zone. Duluth East sends it out now, and it's going to go all the way down for an icing once again.
That's our 4th icing so far this period. Started, less than 2 minutes into the third period, and we've had 4 icing.
Well, we thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. We have 202 people watching right now. And it looks like our stream has been working for the most part here at the varsity game, so that's good to see. Glad we came here, Eric. A very entertaining hockey game here tonight.
I'm glad we did too, buddy. This is what I wanted to see.
Westerberg keeps it in at the blue line, sends it all the way down. Back up to the point. Virginia trying to keep it in. It will be kept in by Nemanich. Now number 24, Dylan Headley, trying to send a pass over. Now back to neutral, and Rudebush will send it right back in. On the near side, Duluth East drives out with it. Shot in by Lars Berg. Over in the far corner now in the Virginia zone, picked up by Duluth East. Virginia will shoot it out. Shot out by number 24, Dylan Headley. Greyhounds pick it up now at center ice. Caden Nelson drives it in now back behind the net over to the far side. Up to the point now. Now here's Johnson. Shot doesn't get through traffic there. Now Virginia trying to send it out. They will shoot it off the boards through neutral. No icing there on the play as it goes all the way down. On the near side, sent up the boards to number 11, Wyatt Peterson, who drives out with it. Now coming in to pick it up is number 36, Makoto Sudo. Of course, he scored the only goal for Duluth East at the end of the second period. Greyhounds controlling their offensive zone. Sent across the rink now. Over in the far corner, back behind the net. Now back over to the far side. Behind the net, Virginia sends it up the half wall. And trying to flip it out, kept in by Johnson there. Duluth East gets a line change. Here's Lamorier. Trying to find Scherf. Scherf will tip it in, though. No icing. No, Virginia gets a line change here. Here come the Greyhounds now. Brady Gray Sends it in. Wraps around the boards over in the far corner. Now Peterson. And now back to neutral. Peterson picks it up now. Here comes Duluth East now the other way. Shot right on there, and a glove save by Ian Kangas with 13:23 remaining in period 3.
That's pretty cool. You know, we got, I'll give a shout out to the Marines at Camp Pendleton for watching. We appreciate your services, and we're glad you tuned in to watch this stream tonight. Hope you're enjoying it.
Of course, Tristan Pikela, former Virginia goaltender, he actually graduated last year, one of the goalies for Virginia last season. Like Eric said, yeah, we thank everyone for their service, including Tristan with the Marines. Odd man rush for Duluth East now. What a save there by Ian Kangas, a shot by Lars Berg. He was all alone out front there, point-blank chance. And a save there by Ian Kangas. Very good with that glove. He makes the glove save.
Kind of confused me there for a minute. He must have saved it and then whistled and dropped the puck, and the Duluth player put it in the net. That was kind of weird. I think he just, after he saved it, he just dropped it when the whistle blew.
Duluth East wins the faceoff in the Virginia zone. Here's Johnson. Gets a shot through. Rebound chance. Now the Blue Devils send it out through neutral. Now up through center ice. The Greyhounds shoot it in. Here's Tiedemann. Over to Lamourier. Back behind the net over to Tiedemann. Now sent in by Virginia by number 24, Dylan Headley. The Duluth East zone sent up the boards by Matthew Locker. Kept in at the point by Headley. Sends it down to the near corner. Duluth East sends it up. Breakaway chance for Brady Gray. Shot right on there. Sorry, that was Dylan Gray, number 9, with the breakaway chance. What a pass there by the Greyhounds. Another opportunity out front. Backhand shot there, blocked away by Kangas. And Virginia's forced to send it all the way down for an icing. Another big save for Ian Kangas as we have 11:46 remaining in period 3.
Kangas is playing very well, staying poised. Doesn't look like he gets rattled. And I'll go back to it, Blake. You called it. You've seen this kid play before. He does not give up rebounds. I love it.
So it's 1-1 here in the third period of play between Virginia and Duluth East. It's been a very entertaining hockey game from the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia. Shot there. It's blocked away by the Blue Devils now. Up to neutral. Shot in by Virginia. Opportunity out front. Tipped away. Nice play there by the Greyhounds defender. Now here comes Duluth East the other way. Grant Winkler driving in with it. Shot right on. And another glove save for Ian Kangas.
Now, I know you've heard the shots. What did you get shots? Were they tallied earlier?
23-10 in favor of Duluth East.
Going into this third period.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, that's not bad. You know, I mean, it's not what you want if you're Virginia, but you know, I expected Duluth East to be throwing a lot more pucks at the net.
Another shot there by Duluth East by number 4, Larsberg. Now back behind the net, a battle for it. 11 minutes remaining in period 3, still tied up at 1 apiece. Here comes Virginia now. Scherf picks it up. Now tipped out by the Greyhounds, sent right back in by Westerber. Blue Devils have to retreat at the blue line. Back behind the net, sent up the boards by Murray. Duluth East will flip it out. Now Westerber back in the Virginia zone. Over to Nemanich. Nemanich sends it all the way down. No icing on the play as it deflected off a Duluth East player. Scherf sends it down to the corner. Picked right back up by Duluth East. Now tipped away by Scherf again. Couple good plays there by Ryan Scherf. He was able to keep the puck in the zone there momentarily. And he's a good player for this team. He works really hard. He's a gritty player. He's a great addition for this Virginia team.
Oh, 100%, 100%. I said it earlier. He's a hustler. You know, on that particular play right there, if you caught that, it was going to be a 4-on-1. And Virginia, if they could have just caught that pass, it would have been a 3-on-1 coming across the blue line, which would have been, you know, they're just playing good hockey right now.
Shot there, hits a player out front. Kangas is able to glove it there. Boy, that number 20, Garrett Johnson, has a wicked shot. Better be careful if he's shooting the puck there. You know, it's for Ian Kangas, you know, it's you might see the puck one moment and then the next moment it might be in the back of the net. Here comes Virginia the other way. Rudebush brings it in, sent right back out by Johnson to neutral. Here come the Greyhounds now, brought in by Sudo. Shot over the net. Over to the near corner now. Blue Devils control, sent over to the far corner by Headley, now back to the near side. Johnson shot blocked away by Headley. Here's Lambourier now, sent out by the Blue Devils up to Rudebush at center ice. Rudebush sends it in. Blocked away by Zimski. Back behind the net now in the Virginia zone. Zimski picks it up, sends it to the near corner. Here's Gray to the point. Shot right back in by Spenningsby. Zimski along the half wall, back to the corner. Now back along the sideboards. Virginia picks it up, now loses it. Trying to put a shot on there. Deflects off a stick and goes off the backboards. Here's Gray. Dylan Gray, shot, hits the glove of Kangas, goes over the net. Now Virginia is going to send it all the way down. It goes on net. Now Duluth East in their own zone. They pick it up. Here's Grant Winkler over to Zimski. Back behind the net. Winkler picks it up. Taken away by Westerber. Westerber in the far corner. Sends it behind the net. Up the half wall now. Virginia trying to poke it out. Kept in by Duluth East. Number 27, Caden Nelson. Nelson fumbles with it now. Virginia trying to send it out. Now over to the far corner. Saved there by Kangas. 8:14 remaining in period 3. Still 1-1 between Duluth East and Virginia. Shot there from the point. Tip shot hits the crossbar. Nice tip there by the Greyhounds. They are buzzing right now. Virginia just needs to send it out. Another shot there, save Kangas. Up along the half wall. Virginia will carry it out. Here's Irvin. Irvin trying to send it over to number 23. Mannanen got broken up there. Now a shot there, sticked away by the goaltender Callaway. Another shot there from the half wall, another save for Callaway. Now up at center ice, controlled by Christian. Up to Berg. Virginia sends it out now. Here's Scherf. Virginia has fresh legs out now after that long shift in the near corner. Scherf blocks it away now, sends it out front. And Peterson can't handle the pass there. Another shot pad saved by Callaway. Here comes Duluth East now. Christian gets it poked away by Scherf. Scherf will send it all the way down, and it won't go on net, and we have an icing.
You know, the presence and sense of what he just did right there is if he could get it on net, it keeps the momentum going. Duluth can't get a change. Virginia players were coming on the ice. Sheriff knew what was going on there, and that's the smartness. He's a captain, senior captain on this team. You know, Virginia's playing good hockey. They had 4 shots right there, not point-blank shots, but they missed that one right out in front. I mean, it could have been a one-timer and just missed the stick of the player.
The next whistle we get here, I think Coach Cale Fenstad needs to call a timeout. He needs to settle down his players. He needs to give them a break. We have 6:37 remaining in period 3. I'm sure you would agree with me, Eric. You know, why save the timeout? You know, before you know it, you're going to be down. So I think Fenstad needs to call a timeout. Here comes Virginia the other way. Tripped up. Power play coming up for the Blue Devils. That's Ryan Mannanen getting tripped up. Some of the fans here wanting a penalty shot. I wouldn't say that was a penalty shot. He wasn't in the process of shooting, but
he didn't even have a stride on the defender.
no.
They were skating hand in hand, and good call. Here's the deal: if the Duluth East player doesn't take the penalty, he gets a chance to cut in front of the goalie for Duluth East, and that was a good defensive play to take a penalty. You don't want to take a penalty right now.
Brady Gray in the box for tripping. Shot there from the point. Saved there by Callaway. Virginia power play unit out. Shot there, hits the back of the net. In the near corner. Blue Devils will keep it in. Tiedemann shot from the point. Bouncing puck. Save Callaway once again. Here's Scherf. 6 minutes remaining in period 3. Nice play there by Scherf. Holy keeps it in. Scherf in the far corner. Over to Flatley. Flatley looking over his options, trying to send it over to the net. Wraps around the boards. Now Tiedemann will come in and pick it up. Back to Peterson. Out front, trying to find Scherf on the pass. Now backhanded in by Nemanich. Over in the far corner, Scherf will pick it up. Up to the point, and Nemanich can't keep it in there. Going back to pick it up is Tiedemann for Virginia. 1 minute remaining on the Blue Devils power play. Coming in to pick it up is number 24, Dylan Headley. Headley driving in. Back behind the net. Trying to send it out front there. Duluth East will send it out. Here's Tiedemann now. Tiedemann wraps it around. Now Tiedemann driving in. Drops it over to number 18, Isaac Flatley. Now Duluth East is going to send it all the way down. 30 seconds remaining on the Blue Devils power play. Couple of good opportunities for Virginia so far on their power play. Now they drive it in. And they shoot it out front there. Now Tiedemann will keep it in at the point there. Now here comes Duluth East. 2-on-1 chance. Out front, shot. Saved there by Kangas. Shorthanded chance for the Greyhounds, and the net goes off. 5 seconds remaining on the power play for Virginia.
That was a great save. Beautiful pinpoint passing. Passing was right on the Duluth East player's stick. I thought the puck was going to go in, and beautiful save. Kangas is playing amazingly tonight. Really is. Good hockey.
He's carried the team on his back all night. He has single-handedly kept his team in this game tied up at 1 apiece. Now Duluth East back at full strength, back to 5-on-5 hockey. Shot in by the Blue Devils, number 23, Ryan Manninen. Now sent up the boards by the Greyhounds. Up to neutral, Ziemski backhands it in. Now the other way, Rudebush tips it in. Here's Johnson. Johnson sends it up, and it's going to go all the way down for an icing.
That the one play on the power play for Virginia, if the defenseman could have caught it when Ryan Sheriff threw the puck back, he was trying to throw it back. He wasn't trying to make an icing. But if he'd have got that puck, that would have been a really, really great opportunity. The Virginia defenseman would have had the puck at the point with nobody in front of him but the goalie.
Shot right on there off the faceoff by Sheriff. And covered up by the goaltender, Callaway.
Something else I see, Blake. I'm watching this Virginia team. They're playing very smart hockey. They're not throwing the pucks away. They're playing smart hockey. They're watching, what they're doing. They're not, looking for the man.
Another face-off in the Greyhound zone. Here's Westerber at the point, sends it all the way down. Now on the near side, up to the point. Nemanich shot right on there. Callaway is once again there with the save.
Now, Blake, this is where I call my time. But here's the deal. You call timeout for your team, you're giving Mike Rondoff a timeout. So,
No, I think for Virginia, I actually don't think this is a good time to take a timeout now because they're buzzing.
Yeah.
But, when they were really struggling for a while here in this third period.
Yes,
that was a good time to take a timeout, but they got through it without giving up a goal, and now they're buzzing right now. Here comes Duluth East now the other way. Berg. Broken up by Westerber. Over in the far corner. Scherf sends it up the boards to Peterson. Peterson back with it. Back over to Westerber now. Back to Peterson. Peterson backhands it up to Scherf. Scherf sends it off the boards. Coming in to pick it up is Flatley. Flatley! I don't think that got on net there. It must have been deflected wide or something, but golden opportunity for Flatley. Now here's Duluth East the other way. Shot right on. Still loose. And they score! Duluth East scores to make it 2-1.
You know, that's what we talked about earlier. There's another one of them goals where the goalie was down. We thought he had the puck, waiting for a whistle. Evidently, the referee was able to still see it. Duluth East, they get a scrappy goal. That's their second scrappy goal of the game. That puts Duluth East up 2-1 with 2:52 left in the game.
Boy, that's a tough goal there. I thought Kangas had it right there initially, and he wasn't able to hold on to it. So that's a really tough goal.
Blake, just like the first one, though, he was on the ground and they were stabbing at him until it went in. You know, I mean, you keep digging. You don't stop digging.
So we'll have to wait and hear the official announcement here for the goal for Duluth East. Once again, they take a 2-1 lead over Virginia late in this third period. Here comes Virginia the other way now. Again, scoring the goal for Duluth East was number 5, Cole Christian. First assist to number 8, Matthew Locker, and the second assist to number 27, Caden Nelson. Time of that goal was 14:08 of the third period. We have just under 2 minutes remaining in period 3. Duluth East now with the 2-1 lead over Virginia. Another opportunity out front now. Virginia's got to start playing aggressively now. They can't be playing anymore.
Now it's a good time for your timeout.
Yeah, they can't be playing defensively anymore as they trail 2-1. Back in the Blue Devil zone. Trying to find a pass there, and it will go all the way down for an icing.
No, I don't know. I think this is where you do it. You call your timeout. You get them rested. You get your 5 best players out on the ice, your number 1 line, and you see what happens, you know. You would think that they're not going to do it. That's just strange to me.
Well, yeah, you have a timeout. I mean, you should use it.
Yeah. Guess that's why I'm announcing up here, not coaching anymore.
Minute 18 remaining in period 3. Blue Devils pick it up in their own zone, sent over to Westerber. Now sent up to Peterson, who can't handle the pass. Now sent right back in by Duluth East. Minute 05 remaining in period 3. Westerber picks it up behind the net to Peterson. 1 minute remaining in period 3. Still in the Virginia zone. Duluth East controls. A shot there goes off the shin pad of number 18, Isaac Flatley, and it goes up and out of play.
You know, Virginia's played a well of a game. I mean, they played well. They've done everything they need to. They got a good goal. Their goal was good. It was up and over. Now here's going to be your timeout. Oh, I get it. But, you know, I was scared of this happening is, you know, Kangas has played so well to have the goals that scored the way they were scored, make the initial shot save, drops down, he's smothering the puck, and it keeps getting poked out from underneath him. And, you know, that's what you do. You keep digging. You know, at this point, players they're trying to, you know, there's no whistle. You keep going for the puck. If you can see the puck, you keep digging for it. And unfortunately for Virginia, Duluth East got 2 goals being scrappy in front of the net. You know, right now Virginia's biggest thing is they need to get the puck out of their zone so they can get the goalie off the net. That's their biggest thing right now.
I would just like to take this time to thank our sponsors, the Rink Sports Grill in Eveleth, Iron Rage Apparel, and the Thunderbird Lake Woody Begosh. Thank all 6 of our sponsors for their sponsorship of Up North Hockey. Also, we thank our generous donors for donating to Up North Hockey. If you're looking to donate to Up North Hockey, there's in the description of this live stream gives you information on how to send money through Venmo. If you go to Venmo and look up North Hockey and type in 2231 for the last 4 digits of the phone number, you could send a donation there, and we would greatly appreciate that.
You know, another thing too, Blake, we haven't really talked about it much, but I'd like to give a shout out to 90 Degree Media, who is building our website right now. We should have a website up and running in the next couple of days. People will be able to go there and check out Blake's state rankings, his choice. I think that's a good thing. I looked at it today. It's really nice.
35 seconds remaining in period 3. Here come the Blue Devils up the other way. Can't get it into the zone. Goaltender comes off there. Kangas touches it there by the bench. There wasn't another player out though. 22 seconds remaining. Will be kept in by the Blue Devils there. Now it leaves the zone. They got to hurry up and get onside. Here's shot in on net. So 6 players out for Virginia. 10 seconds remaining in period 3. Time's running out for the Blue Devils to tie it up. Shot, can't get it through there. Up at the point, and that's going to do it from the Brady Gray Arena in Virginia. Our final score here tonight, the Duluth East Greyhounds steal a 2-1 victory over the Virginia Blue Devils. Wow, what a game, Eric.
You know, and I'll tell you right now, these Virginia Blue Devils don't need to hang their head at all. They played a great hockey game. You know, Duluth, everybody thought coming in here it was going to be a way different game, me included. I really did. I thought it was going to be more lopsided. I thought Duluth East, because they're getting better. Virginia played a good, solid hockey game offensively, and they played a really super strong game defensively. I give credit to every one of these players. Kangas, you know, Kangas played a really, really good game. Kept this a 1-0 and a 1-1 game for a very long time. Gave up 2 scrappy goals. That's what hockey's about. So, you know, Virginia regroup. They know they can play with these guys. Just gotta duplicate this down the road. But yeah, it's it's really good, to see this. I'm happy that we came here. We said it earlier. I'm glad we came and did this Duluth East game. Like I said, I like to see Duluth East play Virginia. It brings back old school hockey, Northland hockey, not Duluth East playing Edina, Minneapolis, teams down in that area consistently. So really glad to see it. Nice job by both teams tonight.
Just recapping the scoring here. Third period scoring stats brought to you by Iron Range Goalie Academy, serving the Arrowhead Region's Goaltenders and Camps Association clinics and one-on-one training at their facility in Coleraine. Check out Iron Range Goalie Academy on Instagram and Facebook. And the shots on goal for this game, 34-21 in favor of Duluth East. And the lone goal in that third period of play, scored by Duluth East. Scoring the goal was number 5. Cole Christian, first assist to number 8. Matthew Locker, and the second assist to number 27. Caden Nelson, time of that goal was 14:08, and that's our final score here tonight. 2-1 Duluth East over Virginia MIB in a thrilling game from the Brady Gray Arena in Virginia.
Yeah, great game, Blake. The stuff that we've seen tonight shows that you can play with heart. It was kind of, to me, it was kind of based as a David and Goliath situation. And Virginia stood up, and they played really well. Glad to see these kids play strong. I think they learned a lot tonight. They learned that they can play and skate with good teams. I think that Duluth East, they're going to only get better, as the year goes on. And next year, that JV game, they got some good players. And I'll say it again, the goalie for the JV Virginia, think about it. He kept that game a 6-0 game. He could have been a 15-0 game. The goalies for Virginia played very, very well today. You touched on that earlier about Virginia having good goalies. They do. And so Rockbridge will have a good chance later on when they combine to having a good goalie. So with that, I'll turn that back over to Blake, and I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
Yeah, we're going to sign off here. Tune in for our next broadcast tomorrow night from the Hogginsboro Arena in Coleraine. And it's Thief River Falls and Greenway, JV and varsity broadcasted by us on Up North Hockey, so make sure to tune in for that. So for Eric, I'm Blake. We thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. Once again, our final score, it's Duluth East 2 and Virginia MIB 1, our final score here tonight. Good night, everyone.
What the hell happened there? I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. What the?